Okay, we're back for another episode of Hammer and Hummer, and I see you have a shirt that says Get Orange, Go NDP. So I have to ask you, what do the NDP have against Catholics?
I can't comment on it because I don't know what the heck you're talking about. But
well, we all know that Get Orange means...
Let's put this aside and let's talk about the federal election.
Hold on a sec. You know what I mean? We all know that Get Orange means join the Orangemen, and Catholics are not allowed to join the Orangemen.
I think you're...
So are you saying that Catholics aren't allowed to join the NDP?
No, I never said that.
Oh, okay. So it's not that orange you're talking about.
I'm talking about the orange, the NDP colors. You know.
Okay. Why not get Knights of Columbus or some other service organization?
We welcome all.
Okay. Now, having said that, what happened to your mustache?
That's a good one, Pete. I like that. You make a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I am a lawyer, but anyways, what happened to your mustache?
I got on fire. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding.
It got on fire?
Yeah. I tried to light a cigarette and I was... I felt like shaving it off. Kind of
okay. Yeah. I thought it may have been one of those election things, that... like hockey teams too, they build up their beards until the big game, and
I shaved it off. Just change of direction.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So does that mean you'll be voting green in the next election?
Hell will freeze over.
Oh, okay.
Because if I got to vote right wing, I might as well vote conservative. Green, conservatives, liberals, all right wing, corporate, Bay Street.
What about Freedom Party? Would you ever vote for the Freedom Party?
Hell would have to double freeze.
Now, what happened? Now, Hammertime was predicting that we would see a Freedom Party majority. What happened?
You have to ask him. I don't know what planet he was on, but that's his right to believe what he believes. And when you see him next time, ask him. That's a very good question.
Okay. So, what do you think's going to happen to the federal election? Do you think there's going to be one? Let's start there.
The Liberals they're in trouble. They're in trouble because Outremont, the winds are changing in Quebec, and the New Democrats are picking up their wins over there. And Dion, he's the same old. He was in the Martin cabinet, Jean Chrétien. What he's talking about now is hypocritical. He's talking about stuff that we've been talking about for years as New Democrats, and now he's in opposition. Like that saying goes, Liberals will talk like Democrats and then govern like conservatives. And Stephen Harper's no different than Dion when it comes to the environment, because there's Bill C-30, he prorogued the House, so the bill got dismantled. So Harper doesn't care about the environment as much as Dion did. So liberal conservatives are not the friends of the environment. The NDP are, because they brought it to a committee. All political parties worked on it. Everybody had their IDs. All he had to do is bring it to the House for a vote. But Mr. Harper doesn't believe in democracy. He talks a good game, but when it comes to action, he's phony. Because he talks about the Senate and stuff. That's a red herring. People don't care about the Senate. What people care about is voting, proportional representation. That affects the common people on the ground here. What Mr. Harper's selling is a pig in a poke. He's trying to use a red herring, not to
hold on.
Issues that are important to people, which is democratic.
You said people care about proportional representation, but if you look at it got routed.
Oh yeah, but who set it up to fail? The Liberals, 60% majority.
Hold on.
You asked the question. Let me answer. Yeah. They set the bar this high. Most votes in my union is 50+1. Why didn't the Liberals be honest? And then the Liberals in legislation said to the politician, "You can't talk about."
But hold on a second.
No, let me answer the question.
But I mean, even with that, it was 66% against.
No, but it was set up to fail in the first place because. In legislation, Howard Hampton and Tory was told by the Liberal legislature, you cannot talk about proportional representation. Why? Because they wanted it to fail from the beginning. Okay. So Liberals are not about democracy. They're sabotagers.
Why didn't they're con people. Now? Why haven't Saskatchewan and Manitoba introduced this type? Where you have NDP governments.
Maybe they have. I don't know.
Why haven't they?
They should.
I mean, the NDP always talks about proportional.
They should, but we're talking about the Liberals. The Liberals are con. They're good at the BS.
Why didn't Bob Ray introduce it? I remember I was on that campaign, and I remember he used to speak about the NDP spoke of
But we found out
proportional.
what true color he is. He was a liberal all along. That's why we didn't get good government-run insurance. That's why Peter Combs resigned. No, we know the history. So the bottom line is that this federal election, I don't think it'll happen now because the Liberals are going to abstain. Their members are not going to show up for the vote, or they're going to vote with the government, and then that'll tell Canadians that Liberals and Conservatives are the same. They're for the big corporate thing. Because every bill that the Tories brought in, like the budget and everything, the Liberals and the Bloc voted for their corporate budget. It was only the NDP voted against there was 4 confidence votes, and 4 times the NDP voted against the wrong-headed way Stephen Harper is going. But the Liberals and the Bloc voted with the government with their right-wing policies. So in the next election, the only alternative across Canada is to vote NDP, and you can go to www.saulttoday.com, go to editorial, click editorial, then you get the Hammer Zone, because people on the YouTube click onto that. So go to www.saulttoday.com, SOOTODAY.com, then you get the page, go onto links, column, and editorials, click on that, then you get the Hammer Zone.
Let's get back. What do you think will happen?
People across Canada, because I have followers right across Canada, and I want them, even in Alberta, brainwashed to death with the right-wing garbage that corporate Canada fills their heads with. Vote NDP if you want to keep your Medicare, your old age pension. But if you want to lose it, continue voting Liberal and Conservatives, because what they're doing is cuts of 1,000 cuts until no more. Then the reason we have a middle class is because we have social programs. And who brought in social programs? Which party is relevant?
The Liberals.
Then the NDP, because of Tommy C. Douglas.
Yeah, but what social programs did in...
Then in 1966, because of minority, we got Medicare. In 1972 to 74, a minority, they brought in old age pension.
But can you name...
Liberals had majorities, they didn't do a darn thing. Because Liberals and Conservatives and Jimmy Gardner fought Tommy Douglas.
Well, hold on.
So you can't tell me that the Liberal Party...
But there were other issues with Tommy Douglas. Remember, Tommy Douglas, Jimmy Gardner hated the Ku Klux Klan, and at the time the NDP was filled with Klansmen.
Well, I don't know, that's all hearsay. I don't know that.
Hearsay? Tommy Douglas's campaign manager was a well-known member of the Ku Klux Klan.
Is proven. He's the first person to bring in the first human right 18 months before the 1948 Declaration of Human Rights. So if this person was a person like you say, he wouldn't have brought in human rights.
Well, we have Tommy Douglas master paper.
But the thing is, he was when he was a young man. People do things when they're young, they're foolish, and they say things.
He was 30 years old.
Yeah, he was a young man, but his record speaks for itself. His record was progressive. He was for the people. He believed in human rights because he brought it in, the first human right statement in Canada 18 months before the Declaration of Human Rights in 1948. So he did change his thinking. And so people are human. They make mistakes. But Tommy Douglas' record speaks for itself, or he won't become the greatest Canadian. And he won that fair and square because people understood what he's done for this country. And what we have today is because of Tommy Douglas. Not because of Liberals and Conservatives, because Liberals and Conservatives fought Tommy Douglas tooth and nail, everything. The 40-hour work week, the minimum wage, unemployment insurance, you name it, Jimmy Gardner, he went against them. They did that the series, the Prairie Giant. And
well, it had to be withdrawn.
Didn't the family, Jimmy Gardner family, said, "Oh, this was out of line, this and that." Who are they to? Because they don't want to hear the truth.
Well, no, the historical record is clear. No, Gardner fought the Klan in Saskatchewan.
Medicare.
But that was a lot of it. They accused Gardner of being in bed with the Klan when it is well known he fought the Klan. That's why Catholics
in the movie they showed disclaimer. There was things that are dramatized and
but how do you know? Is it fair to make a man who fought the Klan into a Klan supporter?
I get the.
And is it fair to make Tommy Douglas, who was very soft towards the Klan, into a Klan fighter?
I got the DVD, and I never heard one time during that Prairie Giant anything about the Klansmen or him supporting or not supporting the Klan. But what Jimmy Gardner's family did was disgusting.
Oh, we're out of time.